हेलो बच्चों, हाउ आर यू ऑल। आज हम लोग डिस्कस करने वाले हैं एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक, डेंसिटी। हम लोग आज डिस्कस करेंगे डेंसिटी क्या होती है, इसकी एसआई यूनिट क्या होती है, और बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट चीज जो है कि डेंसिटी की एसआई यूनिट से सीजीएस यूनिट में हम कैसे कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। बहुत सी क्वेरीज इस तरह की आई, पहले भी एक वीडियो इस पर बनाया गया था तो उस पर बच्चों के कमेंट्स आए, तो मैं सोचा कि इस पे एक और वीडियो बना के उस पर और क्लियरफाई कर दिया जाए और चीज़ों को और अच्छी तरह समझाने की कोशिश करेंगे इसमें। तो हम लोग स्टार्ट करते हैं डेंसिटी से। डेंसिटी होती क्या है? डेंसिटी ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट tells us how much matter is present in unit volume. Density is denoted by a symbol that is rho, and this is the Greek letter that is called rho, and it is equal to mass per unit volume. Mass per unit volume. Suppose a box is there. Okay, a box is there. In this, some particles are there, or you can say some balls are there. Okay, now another box is there. In this, balls are there, but in this, balls are in less in number. Okay, and the last, that is gas. In this, if we see, very few particles will be there. If we assume that if this one ball mass is approximately 1 gram, okay, so in this total mass will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16, so we can say 16 gram. And in this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 gram. In this 1 2 3 4 5 gram. We are assuming that all the three boxes are of equal volume, and if the mass of this is varies, so density will also vary. Okay, how we will calculate density? Density, as I told, is a mass per unit volume. If we assume that volume of these boxes is 1 centimeter cube. Volume of these boxes is 1 centimeter cube. We are assuming that the volume is 1 centimeter cube. So density, if we calculate for the box A, so density for the box A will be mass per unit volume. And what is the mass of this box? 16 gram. And volume is 1. So what will come? 16 gram per centimeter cube. Are you getting it? Now beta, if we calculate the density of box B, so mass per unit volume, in this mass is 7 gram, volume is 1 only. All the boxes are similar. Okay beta? Or you can say same boxes are there. Okay, so in this it will come 7 gram per centimeter cube. And in the third case, it is 5 upon 1, so it will come 5 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, so in this way we have seen that if the number of the particles will vary, so what happens, density will also vary. In simple word, if I say, if more mass is present in unit volume, then its density will be high. If less mass is there in unit volume, then its density will be less. Now let's try to understand with the help of this. So are you able to see there are the different particles are there? We are assuming these are the small balls. We are assuming that these are the different particles. So this happened in the case 1 when the particles are very tightly packed, very closely packed. Generally this happens in the case of solid. So now beta, what I am going to do? Now I am going to put some water in it. So what happened? Now its volume is increased. Okay. Volume increase. Now we are able to see the balls are a little bit far away from each other. Okay. Now in the third case, if we increase its volume furthermore, so what happened? Its density actually going to decrease, because what happened in this case? We keep the mass constant. Number of the balls are remain same. In that case, what we have done? We kept mass constant. Mass we kept constant. Earlier, those balls are settled down in the bottom. So, volume is less. Okay. And as we know, density is equal to mass per unit volume. In the first case, let's say density is, in the first case, let's say volume is 1 centimeter cube. In second case, volume is, let's say, 5 centimeter cube. In the third case, let's say volume is 10 centimeter cube, like this, after filling the final water. Okay. Volume is still here. These balls are settled down till here. Okay. So this much volume we will take. Okay. So beta, as the mass is constant, so what we are doing in this case, we are varying the volume. We are varying the volume. Earlier beta, what we are doing? We are varying the mass. Now we are varying the volume. Okay. So if we vary the volume, as the volume will increase, so density will decrease. Okay. Let's try to understand with an example. Let's say the mass is of these balls is 10 gram. Okay. So what will be the density in the case 1? Density will be mass per unit volume. Mass is 10, volume is 1. So in the first case, density will be 10 gram per centimeter cube. In case 2, masses remain constant. Okay, we are looking to the mass of those balls only. Okay, so 10, volume is 5. So what will come? 2 gram per centimeter cube. And in the third case, 10 upon 10 it will be. Mass per unit volume, 1 gram per centimeter cube. So we have seen that as we are increasing the volume, by keeping the mass constant, density is getting decreased. Are you able to try to understand? In the first case, what we have done? We kept the volume constant. In the first case, volume is constant and we are varying the mass. Okay. And we have observed that as the mass is decreasing, density is also decreasing. Okay. It means that density is directly proportional to the mass. Okay. Density is directly proportional to the mass, or we can conclude it, density is directly proportional means if we increase the density, then if we increase the mass, then density will also increase. If we increase the mass, the density will also increase. But what we have seen here with an example, density is the inversely proportional to the volume. Density is inversely proportional to the volume. If we increase the volume, then density will decrease. If mass is constant, are you able to try to understand? If you have any query, beta, you can write down a comment. Inshallah, I will reply on that. Okay. So you can take a screenshot. Hopefully you have understood about the density. Now we will discuss about the SI unit and CGS unit of density. Okay. So beta, as we know, the SI unit of mass is kilogram. SI unit of mass is kilogram. And SI unit of volume is meter cube. Okay. So the SI unit of density is kilogram per meter cube. Okay. Now let's talk about the CGS unit of it also. If we talk about the CGS unit, then CGS unit of mass is gram and CGS unit of volume is centimeter cube. So the CGS unit of density will be gram per centimeter cube. Now the important questions and straight face problem while conversion from the SI unit to the CGS unit. So now we will see how we can convert the SI unit to CGS unit, okay, or CGS unit to SI unit. It is very easy. We will try to understand it well here, inshallah. Okay. Now beta, kilogram per meter cube. This we want to convert into gram per centimeter cube. This we want to convert into gram per centimeter cube. Okay. For this, we already know that 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. Hopefully you don't have any doubt. This is very common. 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. Okay. Now we have to convert meter cube into centimeter cube. Okay, now this we will see. We know it very well also. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Any problem, beta? No problem, mashallah. Now, beta, if we do the square of it, so what will come? 1 meter square will be equal to 10 raised to power 4 centimeter cube, centimeter square. Okay. Now beta, what will happen if we do the cube of it? Okay. Now what will come? 100 into 100 into 100 centimeter cube. Or in simple words, may I write 10 raised to power 6 centimeter cube? Means 1 meter cube is equal to 10 raised to power 6 centimeter cube. Okay. Any problem, beta? Now pay attention here. To convert kilogram into gram, what we have to do? Kilogram into gram, what we have to do, beta? We have to multiply it by 1000. So what we will do? We will write 1000. Okay. To convert meter cube into centimeter cube, meter cube into centimeter cube, what we have to do? We have to multiply it by 10 raised to power 6, or I can write 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 0 will be cancelled out from this. It means that 1 kilogram per meter cube will be equal to 1 upon 1000 gram per centimeter cube or cubic centimeter. Any problem, beta? It means that when you are going to convert the SI unit to CGS unit, so you have to multiply it by 1 upon 1000. Okay, now let's take one example. Suppose you have to convert 1000 kilogram per meter cube into CGS unit of density. Okay. So what we will do, beta? As I just told, if we have to convert kilogram per meter cube to gram per centimeter cube, so what we have to do? We have to multiply it by 1 upon 1000. So what we will do? 1000 into 1 upon 1000. Okay, beta? 3030 will be cancelled out. What will come? 1 gram per centimeter cube. And this we know. This is the what? This is the density of water. Okay. We know in SI unit density of water is 1000 kg per meter cube, and in CGS unit the density of water is 1 gram per centimeter cube. Now let's see that how we can convert from CGS unit to SI unit. So from here we already got it. 1 kilogram per meter cube is equal to 1 upon 1000 gram per centimeter cube. This we already got from here, beta. 1 kilogram per cubic meter will be equal to 1 upon 1000 gram per cubic centimeter. Now what we will do, we will transpose it. So if we transport this to this side, so what will come? 1000 kilogram per meter cube will be equal to 1 gram per centimeter cube. Am I right, beta? Okay. So I can rewrite it like this: 1 gram per centimeter cube will be equal to 1000 kilogram per meter cube. This and this you have to learn. Okay. Now beta, let's do one question. Suppose 10 gram per centimeter cube we have to convert into SI unit. This is the density in CGS unit. Now we have to convert into the SI unit. So beta, what you have to do, as we know 1 gram per centimeter cube is equal to 1000 kilogram per meter cube. So what we will do, we will multiply it by 1000 simply. What we will do, we will multiply it by 1000. So it means that if we have to convert from gram per centimeter cube to kilogram per meter cube, so what we have to do, we have to multiply it by 1000. So now what we will do, 10 into 1000. So what will come? 10,000 kg per meter cube. Any problem, beta? Now in the homework you have to do few questions. You have to convert 15 gram per centimeter cube into kg per meter cube and 50 kg per meter cube to gram per centimeter cube. Okay, these are the two questions that you have to try to do. So, and write down the answer in the comment section. Okay, beta. If you have any problem, then you can mention in the comment. So, inshallah, we will discuss in the next video. Thank you. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.